Alright, so we're back for, what's this, round 4? Playing against Jamaican Lumberjack. I'm pretty sure I played him last week. I think that he is on Red Deck wins. And as such, this hand, I don't know, this hand is mostly terrible, but I don't know, it seems fine. I don't have anything that costs more than 4 in my hand, so I don't really need a cloud post early, so we'll run it. We'll see what happens. He's on the play. We'll find out what he's playing. Turn on Mountain. Like I said, I think he's on Red Deck wins. We'll see. Nope, he is on Living End. Alright, so this Chalice of the Void in my hand is going to be very nice. So I think we're going to play our Vesuva here on our breeding pool. And then play Chalice for 0. So that'll cut him off of playing Living End. He can still play his Cascade spell and Cascade into Living End, but since it costs 0, it'll get countered, which means I don't have to worry about that, at least for the time being. So that should be pretty nice. I'm sure he has, you know, at least one Ingot Chewer, probably several Ingot Chewers in his deck to get rid of the Chalice, so we're not out of the woods just yet. But we did buy some time there, which is nice. Not much to do here other than cast our Crucible. Nothing to leave mana up for, really. I'm not going to bluff Counterspell or anything like that. I just don't see a need to do that. Main deck Chalice. Yes, indeedy. Maybe he doesn't have Ingot Chewer. We'll see. We'll see. So next turn we have a couple options available to us. We'll see what he does on his turn. Depending on what I draw, I think Oracle is probably the least good. And currently I think Lodestone is probably the best option, since I'm not even sure what I would want a gifts for here, to be honest. Alright, we did another Oracle. So yeah, I think, I don't know, Lodestone is probably best against him right now, but with me only having 4 lands and a bunch of 4-mana spells that are going to now cost 5 if I play the Lodestone, that's going to be a real pain in the butt. Maybe it's best to just gifts here and get Cloud Post, Vesuva, Glimmer Post, and like a Sundering Titan or something like that. Although it should probably just be another land, because he's just never going to give me Sundering Titan. So yeah, I think we're going to get gifts here. What do we got? Hardcasting a Boom Boom. Oh, Street Wraith. Alright. So let's gifts and just start getting our mana engine going. So Cloud Post, Glimmer Post. Oh, thankfully I didn't punt just yet. I almost didn't get the foil one. Vesuva, and then probably just Academy Ruins here, I imagine. Would be the best way to go. Because like I said, if I get any spell, he's just not going to give it to me, because I'm going to get all these lands anyway. So yeah, it doesn't seem worth it to get a spell at this point, especially, you know, like since I don't have Academy Ruins yet, it's not going to be able to get bought back, so we'll just get Academy Ruins now. And then it doesn't really matter how he splits this, because I can play all the lands anyway. So on our turn, drew up a breeding pool, so we're gonna play our Oracle and see what's on top. If we don't hit a land, though, we're gonna play our Cloud Post and our Vesuva out of our graveyard on the Cloud Post. Alright, Oracle. Let me hit a breeding pool. As much as I love to draw extra cards, which playing this breeding pool off the top does, I really want to get this Cloud Post and this Vesuva into play, so we're gonna just do that. So that way that gives us plus 6 mana next turn after I play the Glimmer Post. What do we got here? Another Boom Boom. Shriekmaw, Igneous Pouncers, 5/1 haste. I should probably block there. I do want to be able to keep playing lands, but I have another Oracle in my hand, and I just don't see the need to take 5 damage here. I'm going to play Wormcoil Engine this turn, so that Igneous Pouncer is not that good, but you know, the Wormcoil Engine is just going to take care of Street Wraith now, which is going to be just fine. I might even be able to play Oracle. Yeah, I can play another Oracle this turn anyway, so let's do that. So Glimmer Post, we're going to gain 3 life. We're going to play Oracle. We hit a Ghost Quarter. Now here I could play Academy Ruins or one of these breeding pools, but I think this is the turn where I do want to get that extra card out of this. And then another Oracle's coming next turn. Alright, so this is 3, 4. We can probably leave this up. No, we might as well tap it. 6 mana, Wormcoil Engine. So we look to be in a pretty good spot here. Even if he finds Ingot Chewer, I don't think that a Living End here is. I mean, you know, it's obviously it's going to be pretty good for him, but I don't know. I don't know that it's really that good for him. Especially, you know, he needed it right there, and now I'm just going to start getting a crazy amount of life, and I'm going to start taxing all of his spells with this Lodestone Golem. I'm going to get in there with the Wormcoil. He's going to block. I'm going to gain 6 and accidentally pass the turn instead of playing either of these breeding pools or this Academy Ruins, or what I was probably going to do is Glimmer Post or Ghost Quarter the Glimmer Post and replay that for some advantage, and definitely wanted to play this Lodestone Golem. So that was just a mistake on my part. Clicked OK too many times. Hopefully doesn't come back to bite me, but if it does, I've got no one to blame but myself. Just doing a bunch of cycling here. I mean, he must have Ingot Chewer, otherwise I'm not sure why he would continue to cycle. Okay, so Shriekmaw kills the Oracle. That's fine. Let's see. What do we got here? 3, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. I can actually play Chalice for 5 and shut down Ingot Chewer, which is probably really good. Yeah, I mean, that's got to be great, right? I can't imagine he's got any other outs to it. And I can definitely just beat all of his terrible quote-unquote fatties. Yeah, that's got to be just to cold him on Ingot Chewer, Shriekmaw, Dreadshot Minotaur, Street Wraith, and by shutting off the Ingot Chewer, we get to also shut off forever Living End, unless he's got, you know, some other form of artifact removal, which I just can't believe. 3, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. That's actually not the way I want to tap that. Let's float a mana, Ghost Quarter our Glimmer Post. We will use this ability to get a Forest. We're going to replay our Glimmer Post, so that'll gain us 3 life. So that's 7, 8, 9, 10 mana. This X equals 5. Alright, no more Ingot Chewers, no more Shriekmaws, no more Dreadshot Minotaurs. That's what it's called, right? Dreadshot? Deadshot. And then we've got 3 mana available, which is not enough to play any of these guys. So we will pass the turn, and I don't know what could be in his list that gets him out of this position. I'm just not sure at all. Yep, cycling Street Wraith, that's the only thing you can do with that anymore. And that'll wrap it up. Alright, so sideboarding, unfortunately, I was at work when this tournament started, so I didn't get to record my first round, which was against Living End as well. I might be able to pick those games up and go over them with the replay, but they're on the work computer, and I stupidly didn't remember to write the games down. So maybe I'll do that when I get to work tomorrow, and get those recorded. So if they're up with these videos, then fantastic. If not, like I said, I played this matchup in the first round, and I got a game loss because I actually showed up late, which, you know, work will do that to you. But I ended up beating the guy 2-0 anyway. Not actually that tough. He didn't seem to have a very good draw. So I don't know. Maybe I wasn't. Maybe it's not as good a matchup as I think, but I'm 3-0 against it so far, and they haven't been particularly close. You know, I've had Chalice and some Graveyard Hate against them, so that's always great. What is bad here? I think Triskelion is probably bad. I want to bring all these cards in. At least 5 cards, maybe not the Moment's Peace, but, you know, if I can find room for it, then sure. Sundering Titan, Platinum Imperium I like, Wormcoil Engine I like, Triskelion I like. No, I don't. No, I don't. And probably these Lodestone Golems aren't very good. Yeah, we'll cut all the Lodestone Golems and bring in one Triskelion.